Damn, what's the... Because I know opening, you use guard, right? Is it called guard? Obviously, it's not the square button. It's like Magna Shield or something. Anywho, none of that. Let's get into the game now as an explosive opening now. It is going to be DarkStalker who's taking the opening stock. And because it's DarkStalker, that one string is going to be 47%. Tries to go for a bit of a knockdown, get an early kill on the spike. It's worth doing. You're 0%. Any risk could be negated now as Ramboss is going to earn a little bit of credit himself right now. Looking fairly even. DarkStalker taking a little brunt of the damage now. Ramboss starting to use these projectiles to his advantage. Good drift there with a second jump. Fair comes out, sends DarkStalker off. Able to use that platform to stay a little bit safe now as Ramboss is just trying to cut off as many options as possible. Good work from DarkStalker, but the IDJ going to come out. There's no spikes to see, but Ramboss doesn't need a kill because he knows it's coming eventually. Great mash. DarkStalker there as he's trapped on the platform. Going to eat an up air from Ramboss as well. DarkStalker got rage, but does he make it back from this? I've seen him come back from worse, but Ramboss is going deep. Doesn't quite call it as the back air comes through. Big shame for DarkStalker there. Could have done a lot of work with rage and go, and now DarkStalker needs to find something soon because Ramboss is accruing a lot of percentage right now off these projectiles. Jumps over the grab, but doesn't quite matter because auto turnaround is going to ruin your day, mate. As the fist comes through for Lion. Send Ramboss to the south of the northern cave. Right now, just boxing out, trying to keep him trapped on this platform. And it's quite odd, right? Because normally when you think of stage counter picks, it's like, ooh, I can use the Kalos platforms. I can use the Northern Cave platforms to recover, to get a safer recovery. You never really think about using platforms in a negative context, which is what Ramboss is doing now. He's using them to trap DarkStalker, to force him into a more awkward scenario because he can't quite full hop recover with as much confidence now as the Ramboss movement. Pretty good now. DarkStalker not one to be counted out as the power goes wide. It's his way back. Doesn't need to expend the rising tackle now. Making two binaries. The auto turnaround, the Buster Wolf sends Ramboss out. DarkStalker doing a fantastic job at reversing and turning it around. And now it's DarkStalker in the driver's seat with a very, very scary 171 rage and a go button. The drift just over now. Good option from Ramboss. I don't know if it was just for damage or if he did mean to avoid that there. So the neutral get up just for the quick option now as keeping it stunned up with those half charges. And you can see he's not charging it the full way. If Ramboss wants, he could have charged it the full way for a kill, but he's going for those half charges so he can get confirms. But now it's all about the damage, all about the percentage as he waits, gets the jab. And I don't know if you caught that there, blink and you'll miss it, but Ramboss crouched just before he hit that first jab, because if DarkStalker did pick an aerial option, it would have reduced the knockback, and Ramboss would have been safe now as the dash attack does not come out too quick, but the flying fist, the Buster Wolf beta, is not quite enough as DarkStalker sent off once again. You get the flip kick to send him back in now as the perfectly placed fair, not going to be able to be punished by our buddy DarkStalker. Setting it up, a bit of a shonen miss right there as the power geyser goes wide. And that titanium toed boot of Samus is going to give Ramboss the first game. And, you know, if you ask me, right, I don't think stage selection matters a ludicrous amount. You know, most of the hard, you know, there are a couple, you know, the cheesy ones, right? It's like, oh, Mario, I'm playing Mario. I'll take him to, I'll take the Yoshis and I'll send them off with a ladder combo at 4. There are those exceptions, right? But I don't think stage selection makes a crazy amount of difference in a matchup like this. Not DarkStalker, not Terry Samus, so to speak, because if you take Samus to a long stage, they get a lot more time to move around, a lot more air space to fire off projectiles. But I'm talking more about Ramboss DarkStalker. When you get to this high level, players are comfortable. They're ready to adapt their game plans. They're ready to maneuver their own gameplay to fit any box they are put on. But of course, I could be talking nonsense. As we get into our next game, Ramboss leading the set 1-0. Gonna see where DarkStalker feels like taking us, and looks like it's the dirty run back. Could be unofficial, could be official, who knows. Ramboss sticking with the Samus. Terry comes back out. Obviously that game, we had quite a few, flips. So it's not like DarkStalker has to find any ludicrous kind of X factors. He's an X factor himself. He's a top player. He's taken games off Ramboss before. He's taken sets off Ramboss before. So he's fully confident in his ability to take this bad boy home right now. As he back into a little bit of footsie. One Wing Angel is still going now as the half charge confirm into the grab. Going to get a 50 immediately now. As DarkStalker looking to equalize a little bit, caught by the screw attack right there, as once again another projectile coming out. Ramboss keeping up the projectile, trying to read a short hop, but the B reverse is perfect there. DarkStalker got a go button to work with despite coming down, trapped on the platform. If that had been a roll forward tech, that really could have been it now. The Buster Wolf sends him off. And now DarkStalker's in his comfort zone right now. He's got 150. He's got the go. Let's see if he can make it work, or if Ramboss can make it. That tilt a little bit misspaced, but that's quite all right because the charge shot comes through. And Ramboss not allowing DarkStalker to use his tried and tested advantages as the falling up air into the rising up air into the rising up air into the net read. Not quite enough now as we reset. Get a couple of charge shots off. Just forcing DarkStalker to pick the aerial option, which of course is not quite enough as the missed tech. Luckily, Ramboss not quite high enough percent that it matters. He's able to make it back now as Zez. Not a Zez, just a grounded Zez. A Gruyere, if you will. So the box out DarkStalker as the two of them just looking for a little bit of action. Able to avoid the power dunk. DarkStalker just keeping up the pressure, but Ramboss is able to drift, able to send him out. That up air not quite strong enough to take him just yet. Woo! What a spicy up smash from DarkStalker. As Ramboss looking to equalize it, looking for that run of neutral B. The charge shot, not quite doing it yet now. DarkStalker finding a tiny little smidgen of percentage, but unfortunately Ramboss is going to take him down as the charge shot confirm comes through. And this is what is netting Ramboss such a huge advantage. These fully charged tilts, these fully charged dash attacks, these fully charged grabs at zero are just giving him such an inherent advantage. It's like starting with a handicap. And it'll be up to DarkStalker to really climb a mountain right now as the perfectly spaced fair can keep him space. He can just throw it out, doesn't have to worry about it. As another charge shot comes through, tries to read the instant tech there. Not quite going to be able to do it now as falling back a couple of bombs, going to cover the neutral get up. There's the flip. Oh, the auto turnaround going to do it. Dash forward just a little bit too slow. Power geysers coming out. There's the back air, and Ramboss going to take the game 2-0.